principal of Century High School, Lucinda Pueblos, is here. And Luis's family, very patiently here waiting as well, but Luis's family, so if you could stand as well. Oh, they're not here this evening. Okay, I apologize for that. But Luis, if you want to take us through, we have, they've taken what they have on the Google Docs and actually put together a little PowerPoint to make it a little easier to do. So.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so hi, I'm Luis Cuadros. I'm a senior at Century High School. And for our senior exit portfolio, we did it all online based on through Google. So it was pretty simple to upload all their projects and pretty much just save them on to one pretty much big project. And what happened was, this thing's on. Yeah. So what happened is if you go through it, that all of these are technically links, and all these links go to different sort of sites that have all our projects together. So instead of, when my sister was in high school, she graduated Santa Ana in 2008, it was this huge 3-inch binder where you just have to sit through, half an hour looking through every single thing. And then now it's, you just look at it, you can just easily click on a link and it'll take you directly to what you want. So this is what our beginning of our project started as for our growth and career development place. This is they give you, started off as if you were going to originally do an interview for a job, cover letter, resume. If you have letters of recommendation, you got those. Personal statement if employers want to know more about you. My transcript. And my college acceptance letter, which I'm glad to say I'm going to San Diego State University in the fall to major in computer science. And good news, I figured out that my move-in day is August 22nd, so it's coming up pretty soon. and cover letter and FAFSA confirmation for financial aid. And so this is an example of how the project, or how a simple link for a project would be. So my first one is about history, and I focused it on my senior year history class for government. And they would, same thing, you click on the link, right here it talks about standards, the California standards, a small description of what the project is, the link to the project, and a learning reflection about what the project is about. So if you click on the link, you would get the link straight to the project of what it is. Same thing for this one. When I did English, I talked about my sophomore essay on totalitarian dictatorship, which I focused on 2 dictators, which are pretty famous in history, Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin, specifically during World War II. And and I also learned about work citation, which is going to be a pretty important thing in college because you really don't want to get caught cheating in college. And continuing on, I talked about, this is my junior year project on ozone. I took AP Environmental my junior year. And a little known fact that during my junior year, when we did an estuary awareness, my team got first place in the awareness competition. And continuing on, just a lab report of tropospheric ozone. And then this project is based on my sophomore transition from sophomore to junior year, when my teacher, which was also one of the teachers of the year, Miss Yeager, was teaching us slowly but surely transitioning into math analysis, or the beginning of trigonometry. So we made us do a project on the starting basis of trigonometry. And then for my senior year, I took an elective of photography, and one of my photos came out in, I think it was a newspaper for the school, that I titled this one, "The Tears of a Plant." And then continuing on, there was another link for community service because Century High School has a big emphasis on students being a big part of the community, being a big part of society. It's not only just school, it's about, helping those around you that, might not have the same opportunities as you, but you try your best to just help out whichever way you can. For me, what I did was, these are the community service recommendation letters. I did 3 different parts. I worked as an the athletic trainer's assistant, the athletic equipment manager's assistant, and I also contributed to Leukemia Lymphoma Awareness Society. So I went around the community talking about the awareness of leukemia and lymphoma. And we did a community service log reflection of what we basically took out of the community service. And the last one is the appendix. The appendix is basically sort of more directly related to you as a person rather as you as a student. And so when you look at it, self-evaluation, you basically grade yourself because nobody knows you better than you do. And this is the best way, to really be open about who you really are as a person rather as what people take you as a person. And, we had to have a mentor forum to make sure we were doing it right rather than, everybody having different ways we did portfolios this way. The mentors made sure that the portfolios were done right, that were done to the specifications of the senior exit portfolio committee, and so on. And then my awards, this for my varsity athletic award, I got in my junior year, and then I'm proud to say that I am my senior avid standout for my school. And then, I have no idea what that is, but, and then that's the end of it. And, that was basically the whole thing. And I'm pretty sure I can speak for all the seniors when I say that the portfolio was really a way to figure out who you were during your 4 years of high school. Because, you can easily forget what happened your freshman year, your sophomore year. But once you start putting it together, you really start to think, you really start to have those flashbacks as to, wow, I can't believe I did this my freshman year. Or I can't believe I still remember that my sophomore year. It really is a great way to sort of combine everything that's happened in high school together into one project and really be something really have something that you're really proud of. That's you. You can turn in projects that, are requirements for teachers, but there are projects that are so rare that are just you. And I think the senior exit portfolio was a really great way to figure out not only who you were, but what you possibly even wanted to be. So, thank you for your time.
No, don't go away. Of course you're not done yet. So stay up here. We probably want to talk to you a little bit.
All right, no problem.
You're wonderful. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If Ms. Miller gets accepted to present this at a conference in San Francisco, you'll have to arrange to be flown up so you could help with the presentation.
Yeah, no problem.
Would you like to go to San Francisco?
Hey, it'd be fun.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's San Francisco this year, but the following year it'll be in San Diego. So.
When you're in town, give me a call.
What is your major, young man?
Oh, I'm going to major in computer science, and I'm still debating probably double majoring in science and engineering.
Wonderful. So what do you, when you look back on your 4 years in high school and at Century, what stands out the most?
I would say the one thing that stands out to me the most is just how fun high school really was. Because, as we're going through school, it's just, we move on to grade 5, or, now we go to middle school. And then when you reach high school, you think it's just, it's just going to be another 4 years and then possibly going to college. But as you keep moving forward, you really start to appreciate, especially your senior year when you realize, we're graduating next week. You really start to appreciate, like, wow, where has the time gone? You were here, this little freshman, not knowing any little part of the school, and then you know the school like the back of your hand. And I think the biggest part for enjoying high school is, you have fun with your friends, you meet friends that are gonna be part of lifetime, and and one special thing that I remember, or I'm going to remember throughout high school, is I was the school's representative for California Boys State.
Oh, okay.
And it was such a great experience that it really opened me to the world in California, because a lot of kids don't realize that the world is a big place. It's just not this small little dot on the map that says Santa Ana or Anaheim or Tustin. It's this really big place.